Number 0, Bryson Metcalf, looking to get a good Cougar first drive. Start of the game. Cougars in trips left.
That's something we haven't seen very much yet.
That's true. Handoff to, looks like.
Possibly Phipps.
Yes.
No, it's Metcalf there.
Handoff to number 14, Metcalf. And it's stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I talked to some of the Cougar players this week, and they said that there's a very good possibility that the offense will show some new plays here this week. So we'll see what they have up their sleeve. Second and 10 there. Phipps gets about, looks like 5. Actually, no, he had enough there for the first down. So first and 10 here for the Cougars. Parker Dowd to the left.
Handoff to Metcalf, finding some room. Still on his feet. Finally brought, I think there's a fumble on the play. And it looks like it's recovered by the Volunteer Falcons. Not the results you want to have after that big run. And there's flag after the play.
And there's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct there on the Cougars. I don't know if they're going to be offsetting penalties, but just not a good way to start after a mistake. Good run by Metcalf.
That was a really good run.
So Northview going to be on defense here. You know, this is one of those instances, you know, you really can't see it up here in the play box, but it would be really good to have an instant replay.
Yes.
In the, in high school, but it's obviously not going to work. But Volunteers are going to take over on their own 41-yard line. So far this year at home, the Cougars have been in this spot almost every game. And that 15-yard penalty against the Cougars is going to take the ball all the way down to the 44-yard line. So Volunteer has the ball first and 10, 44 out of the shotgun.
Quarterback to pass, completed to number 1, and it's finally brought down.
Parker Dowd.
Oh, and it's a fumble on the play.
And they're going to rule him down. Well, the referees are still talking about it, but they will say he was down.
That would have been cool, though. Get the ball right back. Man in motion for Volunteer. Handoff. And it's stopped in the backfield.
Blake Phillips blew that play up.
Cougars with the black, yellow, black jersey combo tonight. Thomas, how you feel about that?
It's different. I don't know if this combination has ever been, well, I know it's never been worn before.
Yeah. It's the first year I think the Cougars have had black helmets with the green claw marks on it.
Yeah, going black and yellow.
Man in motion for Volunteer. Handoff to 21.
He stopped there. Good defense by the Cougars.
Number 44, Wade Watkins on the tackle.
Sophomore there. He's had a really good season.
He has.
Had some big plays against Pigeon Forge a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
It's going to be 3rd and 12 here for Volunteer.
Quarterback to pass, looking for a screen pass, number 1. Not brought down, and he's going to get to the sideline. It's going to be a touchdown for the Falcons.
Looked to me like there was a hold on the corner there that Parker Dowd was held. They didn't pick that one up. Touchdown, though, for Volunteer. I didn't see any flags on the field.
Early score here for the Falcons. Kick the extra point, make it a 7-0 game.
That kick is good.
Brings your score. Volunteer Falcons 7, Northview Cougars 0. Honestly, Mr. Thomas, I'd say that wasn't a bad defensive drive for the Cougars. I mean, they're really getting stops on the run and even a pass, but it just looked like that wide receiver screen to the outside was just a little bit too much for them.
Yeah, screen there is a dangerous play. There was a lot of people around there. So I don't know if that's going to work all game long, but it worked this time, and I think the Cougars are going to be over there making sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, they'll be expecting it this time. But, I mean, even though, I saw a couple hands on the guy. I mean, there definitely was opportunities to, stop that play before it ever got that big.
You got to make those tackles.
Yes.
But they, like you said, they did a good job early on getting it to 3rd and 12. Just got to, on 3rd down, you got to finish that drive off and force a punt.
I agree. Volunteer set to kick. Kick is returned by number 10, Calvin Ferguson, still on his feet, and is brought down by a group of Falcons.
About the 27-yard line, it looks like this time.
Cougars not done too good of a job on blocking on kick return.
Yeah, a little bit slower out of the gate on the kick returns than normal here.
Yeah. Let's see what Coach Anderson's got in that offensive playbook.
I think it's definitely going to be remedied.
Going back to a double back formation. Handoff to Phipps.
He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe very short gain. 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9 on the 30. We talked about this earlier today. Northview running the ball this year they've done a fantastic job.
Yes. But they've also shined whenever they throw the ball too.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd like to see a little bit of both, but Anderson really loves the run game, so.
Handoff again right up the middle. And that was Calvin Ferguson. Another yard gain there, and it's going to be 3 yards, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 here for the Cougars. What do you think they're going to run, Thomas?
I could see going with the screen similar to what Volunteer just did. One thing I would really like to see is drop back, throw a little shovel pass, catch them off guard. And I think chances there of getting a first down are pretty high because Volunteer's going to expect the run.
Yes. I mean, that's one thing all these teams that watch film on the Cougars, they see a lot of run. Metcalf escaping pressure and is sacked in the backfield.
Yeah, Metcalf there. We had the right call on the pass. He just couldn't really get set. Metcalf's only a sophomore.
Yes. Cougars set to punt. Looks like number 9, Joaquin Jimenez, in the back.
He barely got that one off.
Blocked, but honestly, a really good punt.
Yeah, good bounce here.
Getting him all the way past the 50-yard line. Going to look like 47. The ball's going to be spotted on the 47. Good punt by the senior out there.
Yeah, that was a great punt, especially in the situation they were in.
Yes.
Flip the field.
I'll say, Mr. Thomas, Northview is not one that doesn't know how to start slow. I feel like most of these games that they've had this season, they've really just, had a slow start. And, but they really do pick it up in the second half.
Yeah, they really do.
If the Cougars could just have that that non-slow start, they might be a little bit better. And pass is completed to number 7 for the Volunteer touchdown. Brings your score, Volunteer Falcons 13, Northview Cougars 0.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we saw a slow start from the Cougars. And as you said, that just right before that play developed.
Yes.
We've seen this year, and I think that this can easily be remedied.
Yes.
So the kick is up, and it looked wide. It was good.
Your score, Volunteer Falcons 14, Northview Cougars 0 with 6:27 left in the first quarter. Volunteer will set to kick off.
Yeah, Volunteer fans making a long drive tonight. Pretty happy so far.
Yeah.
Got
a packed crowd, too.
Yeah, they got a good crowd coming.
I don't see many open seats.
This is the biggest crowd I think that
An away
visiting
team,
crowd has had all year.
I mean, this looks like more people than Carter, and Carter's just 15 minutes down the road.
Yeah. Volunteers coached by Jeremy Wagner. And I know they're really seeing a big improvement in this program, and they're excited about the things going on.
They have had a lot of success this season.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think it's been more than last season, which is good for the Falcons. Always good to see another program doing well.
Yeah.
But Cougars just starting out slow, man. I mean, just can't have these lapses of, letting up.
I think right now, if you're the Cougar team, you just need to take it slow, take a deep breath, and just take it play by play. That one's going to run out of bounds, and it'll be legal procedure. So Northview's going to start with the best field position they've had tonight off of that penalty.
Yes.
Dylan, are you one of those people who is kind of superstitious when it comes to uniforms?
Well, usually no, but I'm just not a fan of those. A lot of the players agree with me too, but people say they're not really a big fan of the yellow. But I don't think it has anything to do with it. I just think, if you come out to play, you're going to play well. And
exactly.
I just think they're coming out slow right now. It's nothing about the jersey. It's about the dudes in them.
Yep, Phipps there with a run.
I talked to a couple players throughout the week in all positions, and I just asked them what do they have to say about all the run plays and no pass plays. Well, most of them say that, and I've asked the linemen this too, and they say, well, that's where we got to be better at because I feel like we don't give our quarterback enough protection. And I just think Northview really worked on getting their quarterback more protection this week in practice.
Yeah, pitch right there on the option. Very well played. Number 0 right there for Volunteer on the tackle. And it's going to be 3rd down. Yeah, this Northview team, especially on offense, is very young.
Yes. There's some seniority on the offensive side with number 6, Jalen Stoles, number 10, Calvin Ferguson, number 14, Aiden Metcalf. But other than that, in the backfield, they're all young. They're coming back. Now, most of the line, I think, is pretty young too, if I'm not mistaken.
Grayson Reed, I think, is the only senior on that line.
I see Colton Shuley out there.
Yeah,
number
Colton
74.
also. And they're going to call a timeout right here. And that will be taken, by the Cougars. First timeout of the first half here.
You don't see many timeouts called by Coach Anderson.
No,
Mr.
you
Thomas.
really don't.
We usually wait for the other team to call him.
So, how are your Florida Gators going to do this week?
Well, team of the weekend, honestly, probably going to be one of the more, surprising games this weekend. I get my hopes up every week, get them let down every week, except for week 1. But would it be nice to see them beat Texas in the Swamp? Of course. But do I see it happening? I'm like 70% sure they're going to lose. 30% chance they're going to win. But that's just my opinion. And maybe I'm a little bit I don't even know. Unbiased on that, but I don't know. I just don't see him pulling out a win against Texas.
Metcalf there on the pass. It's a
incompleted to Phipps.
But you got to do that. You got to go for that pass right there. I think it was a good call.
Yes, I agree. I mean, it's good to see the Cougars throwing the ball every once in a while. Definitely need it because most of our plays are runs, and so teams look at film and just expect, 3 out of the 4 plays of the drive are going to be run. So they really prepare for that. But whenever they see the pass, if you throw the pass more, you're going to get more upside. Kick by Joaquin Jimenez. Good kick by the senior.
He's
getting
got
a good bounce.
Yeah, he's got 2 really good bounces. That one's going to fall, looks like on about the 27-yard line.
I would agree with you on that one.
So Volunteer again going to take over. Cougar defense out here doesn't want to make the mistakes they've made previously. Yep, the ball will be marked on right at the 28, where it'll be first down. 4:51 left here. 14-0 Volunteer.
Has a man down the field, and a flag is thrown on the play.
Blake Phillips there called for pass interference. Volunteer fans right in front of us here wanted it, and they got it.
I don't know about that, Thomas. I just think, they're in a little bit of a, hands-on match, which is normal for a wide receiver and DB, but I didn't really see much contact whenever he went up to catch it.
I think there was a lot of hand fighting right there.
Yeah. I mean, the ball was overthrown, too.
Ball was overthrown.
I think that was an uncatchable ball, but
I agree with you. That's the second 15-yard penalty against the Cougars.
Yes.
So far early in the first quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10. About the 43. Back to throw again. And
almost picked off by number 44, Wade Watkins.
That's about the second or third ball that the Cougars have had a really good chance.
Yes.
And they're going to know that they're coming.
I mean, that quarterback's throwing heat, man.
He is.
He's zipping that thing.
If the defensive lineman can get a hand up, that can be a little bit dangerous for Volunteer.
Yes.
So Northview might be coming with a blitz.
Handoff. And
good
brought down by number 1, Logan Cates.
Cates, the freshman, came through, practically clotheslined him.
Yeah. Shaking off his arm for a little bit. Might be a little stinger.
I know Logan Cates is going to be one for the next couple of years people are really excited about on this team.
Yes.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Quarterback to pass, getting pressured. And pass is caught by number 2.
And Watkins there.
And it's going to be good for a Volunteer Falcon first down.
Actually, that was Lake Phillips on the hit. He gave him a pretty good hit there.
Not a good defensive play for the Cougars. I mean, this is 2 third downs where they've had 2 third downs like that tonight. One with Volunteer getting a score on and, them getting a first down right there. And a run. He's finally brought down.
He's already down. Looks like till about the 27 on that. We'll see. Mark him at the 30.
Cougars got to do a better job about containing the pass on a 3rd down because, I mean, most teams on a 3rd and long, they're going to go for a pass, and you just can't back off of them. You got to be able to guard them.
So they're going to run that same play again. And there's a flag down back behind the play. Probably going to be a holding penalty on Volunteer. See what they call.
Going to be a holding on the Falcons. Going to bring them back.
Go all the way back to the 41-yard line.
Got 1st and 20.
So the Cougars here getting a break.
Quarterback to pass.
And that little screen, once again, big gain for Volunteer.
Did they just get a 1st down?
Oh, yeah. I think they did.
Another play where the Cougars didn't contain the pass. Flag on the play, going to be offsides on the Cougars.
Yep. Went into the neutral zone there, and that'll take the ball to the 16. 1st down and 5 coming up. So this clock winding down here. 1st quarter, all Volunteer.
Quarterback to pass. Has a man. And is caught in the end zone. What a catch by number 7 for the Falcons. It's a one-handed grab, Mr. Thomas.
Yep, I'll tell you, these have been, give them credit, these have been some great play calls here. Kind of come in here and shock the Cougars on defense. So 20-0 right here going into the last minute of the 1st quarter. Aiden Metcalf almost blocked that extra point, but
I mean, I thought he was well covered. I mean, that's just an amazing catch by the receiver out there.
Yeah,
not much
it
the
was.
Cougars
That
could
was-
do right there because I mean that was an incredible catch.
yeah, that was a very heads-up play, which I knew coming into this game that Volunteer would be completely up for this game,
Yes.
and they definitely have been. Give them all the credit in the world. Minute 16 left in this one, 21-0. As Rocky Top plays in the background. I remember when I was a student at Gatlinburg Pittman High School many years ago. We
Yeah.
played Volunteer every year, and it felt a little bit odd when they came into Gatlinburg playing Rocky Top
Yeah.
as far away as they are.
And
Fumble,
the kick is fumbled,
and they recovered it, it looks like.
and the kick is recovered by the Falcons. So the Falcons have a chance to go up 4 scores right here on the Cougars in the 1st quarter with 1 minute and 12 left to play.
Dylan, did you go to the game last week?
I did. I did go to the game last week, Mr. Thomas. I mean, Cougars definitely did not start this slow last week in Elizabethton. And pass is caught by number 12. And it's brought down inside the 30.
Yep. So Volunteer here on the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Has a man caught by number 7 again for the touchdown.
And flags are coming in again. Don't know if that's going to go on the Cougars. I didn't see anything after the play except for the flag.
I didn't either. We'll see what happens though.
I know the Cougars this year have been plagued by a lot of dead ball penalties.
Yes. Saw a bunch of that last week as the game came to a close in the second half. Cougars getting a bunch of unnecessary, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. All of them were correct. It's just pointless for the Cougars to get that.
Well, we'll see what they say here.
Touchdown is good.
Yep.
Got 2. Looks like a penalty will be assessed to the Falcons, and it'll be
on the kickoff.
Yeah, on the kickoff.
Once again, really close there on the block. Phipps looked like. So 28-0 in the first quarter. Volunteer fans over here really having a good time. They've enjoyed their hour and a half or so drive down here, and they're probably happy they made the long trip.
Yes. A lot of big offensive plays for the Falcons this first quarter. Cougars are going to hopefully look to slow those down in the second.
They're going to start from, looks like the 25-yard line on this kickoff. So
wow.
The Cougars should have really good field position
to
start this drive.
I mean, I think the Falcons will try to kick it short again, though.
I think they will, too.
See how it goes.
I would say they'll probably put it.
I mean, it's not that short, but kick is recovered by number 14, Metcalf, trying to find a hole.
He found a good hole
and gets past the 50-yard line. Good return for the senior. Let's hope this field position gives the offense a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, good starting field position and plus territory here. So right now, you know, I would say start from 0, start making the comeback.
Yes.
Don't get it in your head.
Defense has got to step up, though.
Yeah, you've got 36 minutes left in this game. So we'll see what they do here.
Handoff to Metcalf is going to immediately be wrapped up.
Might have got a yard.
I think he lost one.
See where?
Nah.
I think it was.
Yeah, he gained one.
That's that'll be the last play of this quarter here.
Yeah.
28-0.
They're just going
as
to
the
wait
clock
it
winds
out.
down.
Your score after the first quarter play: Volunteer Falcons 28, Northview Cougars 0. Well, Mr. Thomas, after that first quarter play, what are your thoughts?
Kind of speechless a little
Speechless.
bit. But no, I did not expect 28-0 here at the end of the first quarter, but I knew that this team would come in here highly motivated and they would throw the ball, make a lot of plays, or at least attempt to make a lot of big plays.
I agree.
And Coach Wagner has done a great job here of having this team ready and well prepared.
I mean, we got to talk about the elephant in the room. Number 7 is having himself a game.
Yeah, he really is.
In the first quarter.
And I wish I knew his name because we don't have a roster for them, so apologize for that. But yeah, he's having an excellent first quarter.
Shout out to number 7.
Second down and 9 here for the Cougars.
Handoff to Metcalf, finds a gap. Good run by the senior.
And
Ooh, leg. His leg landed awkwardly.
that should be enough for the first down there. Be close.
And they're going to call first down for the Cougars.
Need that little bit of momentum right there. Phipps is coming out of the game for a minute. First and 10, 37-yard line. Running the option, and here's Metcalf. Good gain. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. I think he picked up another first down.
And that he did. Another first down for the Cougars right here. Okay.
Moving the ball all the way to the 23 right now.
Having some light right here.
That was a good play call there. The Volunteer defense was looking for the pitch, and he just kept it. They were going for a similar play there. It was just snuffed out really well, and he'll lose a couple. So that'll make it second down here. And about
looks like they gave him forward progress. Looks like they gave him forward progress.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for a spot, but yeah. I was looking from up here about a loss of 3. So it's second and 10. Fumble
Falcons
again.
out. And it's picked up by the Falcons.
Second fumble recovery here for the Falcons. That one, they popped that one right out.
Falcons deep in their own territory to start this drive.
They're going to start the ball from around the 5-yard line, but Cougars were really moving the ball well.
I wouldn't be surprised if they come out right here throwing. Looks like they're going to be in trip drop.
I agree with you there. And that's exactly, I would say, 80% chance that that's what they're going to do. You talked about number 7 having a big game. Number 13, their quarterback.
Yeah.
He's
has a man wide open. Number 1 makes a move.
Another big
move.
Still going.
Still getting it. Finally brought down, but not before he's past the 50-yard line for a 40-yard, almost a 50-yard gain.
Mitchell with the tackle there. That'll be a 48-yard completion.
I mean, Mr. Thomas, we called it. They're not scared to throw the ball.
No.
They got a good protection up front and a quarterback that can zip it. So, they're really fearless right now with, throwing it.
They're going to go right back to it. He's going long.
Throwing it over
here.
top. Has number 7. Oh, and it's
he
dropped.
Calvin Ferguson.
And that is a lucky drop for the Cougars. He was wide open. He would have had that sideline into the end zone.
Ferguson was coming over and tripped. So, very, very lucky break there.
Not something you would expect out of number 7 for the Falcons. He's having himself a game. That's not a drop you see from him.
Not at all.
According to us.
If you were the Cougars, would you drop into a nickel or a dime here? The way they're throwing the ball.
But honestly, they're just not. I don't know. It's a very strange defense right now. The secondary is just getting blown up.
It's a strange game in general right now, really.
The defensive line is not playing as bad as it is right now, but the secondary needs to be better if the Cougars want to stop their offense. Right there, the D-line contains the quarterback on the keep and actually makes him lose a yard, so it's 3rd and 11.
I think the Volunteer offense right now is playing just fabulous football.
Yes. It's going back over top, overthrows him.
Intercepted
by Calvin Ferguson.
And
you just can't throw that ball if you're the Falcons right there. He's triple covered, and he overthrows him.
And that ball is going to be spotted, yes, on the 9-yard line. The forward progress will be given. Ferguson was right there, 2 other people, and you can't do that every single time.
I mean, that's just a very dangerous ball to throw. I mean, is it I wouldn't even say it's a good read or a good decision because I mean he was triple covered. But
Yeah.
I mean, from the game that he's having right now, I mean that's just a mental error by the quarterback.
Yeah, you can only go to the well so many times here. 28-0 lead, I understand that.
Yeah, he's just.
But it's gonna catch up eventually, and it just did.
Yes, I agree. He's just trying to take the top off again.
So let's see what the Cougars do here.
Looks like a handoff to Metcalf.
And the line's going to push him forward to around. Stoltz looks like he got a little shook up there. See where the spot is.
Looks like they're going to give Stoles a sub.
So Lake Phillips is the receiver to the near side, Elrod to the far side. We're going to go right up the middle.
Looks like another fumble on the play.
Third fumble, third lost fumble here.
It's going to be volunteer football in Cougar territory. It looks like, I don't think that's Bryson Metcalf, is it?
I cannot
No, it's not.
tell.
It's not Bryson Metcalf.
Might be Aiden Metcalf.
Yeah, it looks like Aiden Metcalf shooken up on the play. Looks like a leg injury.
I can't tell from here.
Oh no, it was not.
That's
Either one. It was number 9, Joaquin Jimenez, on the injury.
yeah. From our vantage point, we could not see a number
No.
there. Hope he's okay. He's the kicker. He's a linebacker as well. Northview going right back on defense here, and very short field with Volunteers starting inside the red zone on the 17-yard line. And they're starting in the shotgun once again with a handoff.
Handoff to number 18, but it's brought down. I mean, just like I was saying, Thomas, I mean, defensive front, phenomenal job, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been a couple plays where they've broken outside with the run, but, I mean, they've been able to contain it to at least maybe a 5 or 6 yard gain for a run, but, I mean, nothing really big. I mean, all their big, offensive play has been from the pass.
Yeah, and any football game, when you run the ball, you're going to get stopped, and then you are going to make big plays every now and then. But Volunteer is taking advantage of that and going to the air as well, finding a lot of success. Another handoff.
And it runs over him, man. And he's
See
going to
if
be marked short. And he's going to be marked short of the touchdown.
Yep. Knee was down on the 1.
Tried to reach for the end zone. Good run by the Falcons.
Just another right there. Great play call. There's nothing I can.
And you'd think they might go for another for a pass right there, switch it up, but no. Which I think the Falcons are really doing a RPO almost type offense. I mean, every single time. So it's going to be another handoff. And a fumble on the play.
And I think they got back on it. We'll see. And they did.
Still Falcon ball. Still.
It's going
to be on the 1 yard line.
That's about as close as you can get right there.
Looks like Volunteers got a big man in the backfield. Number 44.
He is a big man.
Yeah. Hand off straight to him, and he walks in the end zone.
Touchdown. That was about the shortest distance of a touchdown that you could possibly get.
Yes.
So 34-0 right now, 6:22 left in this first half.
Kick is good for the Falcons. Brings your score 35-0 in Volunteer favor with 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
So, we were talking a few minutes about Florida and Texas.
Pretty sure there's a game going on right now. It's USF and Charlotte.
Yeah, I think, we talk about Florida and Texas.
Yeah.
There's always upsets that happen every year. And I could actually see that game being an upset.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that. I mean, if we were to win a big-time game this season, I think it would be this one. I mean, Texas, they're ranked. They've played some decent teams. I mean, played Ohio State, lost that one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they've played teams like Sam Houston, I think, San Jose State. So they really haven't played, like the competition that I think Florida has. But Florida is a little bit banged up, a little bit injured. But honestly, Mr. Thomas, I will say if we were to win a game against a ranked opponent this season, it would be Texas, because I just think they're not.
Yeah,
they're not as good as everybody down in Texas thinks they are.
And that would be a big win for Florida and Billy Napier as well.
Honestly, if us losing makes him get fired, I honestly hope we lose. But that would be saving his job. Metcalf on the return.
Gets to 30-yard line. He was letting his blocking set up there.
Yeah.
6:14 here until halftime. 35-0. Do you try to go to the pass, or, there's already 2 turnovers?
Well, Mr. Thomas, I mean, I haven't seen a pass play work yet this game, but, I mean, keep trying. There's nothing wrong with it, but I will say that the Cougars will probably run it, first 2 plays, and if they don't get a first down, they'll go to the pass just like they normally do. And hand off to Ferguson. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 2 on the play.
Be spotted at about the 33. Yep, 2nd and 8. This is one of the youngest teams that I think Northview Academy has probably ever had.
Yes, not a lot of seniors.
No, not at all.
It's like maybe under 10 seniors.
Yeah.
Which is good for a program, which means, and Metcalf feeling pressure and is wrapped up. Looked like a late hit, but who knows?
And a flag coming in as well. We'll see what that is.
Flag did come down?
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're going to call a late hit on the Falcons because, I mean, he was already on the ground and the guy jumped on him, so.
They're looking over that way. We'll see. Yeah, Metcalf is a sophomore. Watkins, sophomore. Cates, a freshman. So these are all really young players.
Did they call it on the Falcons? Yeah.
They're going to.
Personal foul on the Falcons going to bump the Cougars up to an automatic first down.
A 15-yard gain there, all the way to the 40-yard line.
A little bit of lot right there.
Yep.
Volunteer fans visibly upset about that call.
35-0. I don't really have much to complain about.
No. I mean, we can't see it from the all the way up here. I mean, we definitely saw a little bit of a extra hit right there, but
you can't catch them all.
No. And they blow it dead.
See what that call is.
Looks like a timeout on the timeout for the Falcons.
I didn't see any movement by the Cougars, and I didn't see anybody in the neutral zone either there. So
Phipps hit that hole hard.
Yeah, he was ready. So we got tomorrow as well, talking to college football, Air Force and Navy for the Commander-in-Chief's trophy. That'll be the, first one of a few.
Looks like they waved off the flag, I think. Right?
I think it was just a timeout.
No, but, I mean, they don't have a first down, though.
Oh. Yeah, it's 3rd and 1.
So they blew them dead. Right? I don't know. Oh, well. 3rd with 1 to go. Hand off to Metcalf.
And he's definitely got the yard there. All the way into, almost into.
He's
a little slow to get up. Looks like he's okay. A little groggy looking. That'll be a first down. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted on the 47-yard line. So the Cougars coming 3 wide to the near side. Metcalf's in the shotgun. And a play
and a man
again.
immediately and a man immediately breaks through the line. It's not what you want to see whenever the Cougars try to go in a shotgun formation.
No.
I mean, because it's rare that they do that. And you want to see some upside in it, so that way they can go back to it. But a man getting straight through the line, it's not the best thing ever. He's going to have to get rid of that ball quick. And, again,
ball
tipped. Oh, my gosh, what a catch by Stoles.
Jalen Stoltz there showing his basketball skills.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch by the senior. I mean, he's not getting a lot of catches with this new offense.
No.
So, hey, he said, I ain't losing this opportunity. I'm going to get me a catch.
That's the highlight of the year right there by Stoltz.
I mean, tip pass. Whoo. We got a one-handed catch on both sides of the ball.
First down, or 2nd and 4, actually.
Going back to it. Metcalf escaping pressure and a flat. Oh, ball was caught by Phipps. What a play by the sophomore Metcalf.
And Metcalf's down. I think that could have been a late hit as well.
I think they're going to call holding, which kills the momentum for the Cougars.
Yeah, like you said, the hold called there. But you've seen 2 completed passes. So there has been an upside.
Yes.
So that'll put it 2nd down and right around 14.
Yeah. I mean, who knows if they keep going with it. I mean, it's just something to see right here as the first half comes to a close. And they got a long way to go, so we'll see if they can get back in that shotgun.
Yeah, if you're the Cougars right here, I don't think you have anything to lose.
No, but it looks like they're going back to their under center.
They have to get this playoff quick, and they do.
And they did. Oh, Metcalf to pass, rolling to his left.
Needs to get rid of it.
And it's brought down.
He held it a little too long there. He was outside of the pocket. Should have thrown it out of bounds.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of late hits by the Falcons. I mean, one man's already got him wrapped up and finally on the ground.
Yeah.
But they just keep falling on him, so.
So that's going to be 3rd down, and they have to get to about the 43. It's going to be about 3rd and 18. They're going to just hand
off
it
to Phipps.
Phipps
is blown up by almost the whole 11
1, 2, 3.
guys for the Falcons.
Yeah, 5 or 6 of them there.
Yeah. Be 4th and long for the Cougars. See what happens because, I mean, we saw their punter go down, hurt not too long ago.
We'll see who's going to kick.
Yeah.
They can, and is there a penalty? I didn't see a flag.
I don't think there is one. I think they're just talking. I think there's a timeout on the play.
I think Volunteer just took a timeout.
They did. Yeah.
Sometimes from our vantage point here with the referees to our backs, it's a little bit more difficult to see timeouts and penalties.
I agree. Looks like it's going to have number 5, Elijah Elrod, back to punt. Forgot about him. I think he started the year as the starting punter.
Yep, this is 4th and 18. And he gets that one off.
Also a good punt and a good bounce.
So that's 3 punts and 3 good bounces. That's on the 28-yard line. 2:17 is going to be left here in the half.
I mean, I don't know the correct stat, but Mr. Thomas, what was the score at the end of the first quarter? Was it 28?
It was 28.
Was it 28? So you look at that first quarter and you look at this one, and you see the 2 scoring differences.
Yes.
Well, 28 in the first quarter, 7 in the second. I mean, it just looks like, I mean, the Cougars came out to play in the second quarter. I mean, if they would start like that, you know, maybe they don't get 28. Maybe they get like another 7 points. I mean, we don't know. But, I mean, slow starts for the Cougars are very common, you know, in the first quarter.
All year. And I think a lot of that has to do with the youth of this team.
Yes. The preparation.
And
handoff to number 18. Oh, and
another
a flag is called. Oh, my gosh. He threw that flag across the whole field.
I don't know what the flag is here.
I mean, it was something late because that ref threw it all the way across the field. And there's going to be a flag on Volunteer. Going to back him up.
Holding. So a good break there. Probably 3 more plays run. Screen pass again. And finally going to be brought down on the 36.
It's number 7 again.
I mean, they're going to run that play every time until they're able to stop it.
Yeah.
And so far, it's not been stopped. So they're going to go hurry up here.
Looking for a man again.
Oh.
Almost intercepted by number 11, Hayden Mitchell. Quarterback overthrows his receiver just a little bit.
Northview needs to get one touchdown here to get a start.
Yeah.
Get some momentum going. Only 1:07 left here in the first half. And it's 2nd and 10, but
Quarterback to pass. Has a man finally pushed out of bounds, but not before getting a first down for the Falcons.
see where the spot
Stops
is.
the clock with 59 seconds left.
Be on the 14-yard line.
Got a last-minute substitution here for the Cougars. Oh, and I don't think they're going to have too many people on the field. Oh, intercepted by Logan Cates. And there is a flag on the field. I think it's going to be – the call is going to be –
An illegal substitution.
yeah, and the interception won't count. But if it's in the Cougars' favor, I mean, that's the quarterback's second interception on the night. I mean, threw it straight to him as well.
Yeah, they're getting it there. You can't go like that the whole game with a 35-0 lead.
Yeah.
So
But, I mean, Cougars got to capitalize on these opportunities. I mean, getting an interception right there. It looks like they're going to call a legal substitution, I'm thinking, and it's not going to count, but we'll see what they're at. Yeah. It's going to be against the Cougars. I mean, honestly, that's just a bad move right there for the Cougars. I mean, sending in a defensive lineman at the last second. I mean, you know they're not that fast. Tries to get a substitution in, and I think we're gonna have the ball. The Cougars will have possession of the football right here. Ain't that something?
well, you can take the breaks when they come your way, and
Yeah.
that one surprised me.
That one also did surprise me because it definitely was something with the substitution. But
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. But
Metcalf to pass, immediately pressured, caught by.
well,
Call it an incomplete pass. Hits the hands of Phipps and immediately hits the ground.
yeah, we heard some yells for a fumble outside, but you got to catch the ball before it can be a fumble. 34.9 seconds here left till the half. If you can get one in, and I know the ball's on the 23.
It's a long way to go.
77 yards, but that would really change.
It would. I mean, I'd be definitely surprised if they got a score right here. I mean, this is a long way to go, and they haven't made it that far down the field in a while. It's like a handoff to Ferguson and is immediately tackled by
And I think that'll probably be
5 Cougars. It's like,
that'll be the last play.
yeah. We'll see if Anderson wants to get one more play in or just wants to go straight to the locker room. But it does not look
Clock's
likely.
going to run down here. I would
Yeah, well, looks like they're going to the locker room. And that is the first half of the play here on this Friday night in the Cougar Coliseum. Your score, Volunteer Falcons 35, Northview Academy Cougars 0. Stay tuned for your second half of play.
All right, we're back right in time for the second half. Cougars with a kickoff here. Out of bounds. It's going to be an illegal procedure. Dylan Fest is with me for this half. Dylan, how'd you feel about the first half?
So honestly, might be a little bit of a wild swing here, but I've noticed with our past couple of games, we've started off rough in the first half, middle of third, towards the beginning of first, we start to kind of pick it up. So I'm feeling kind of hopeful still.
Yeah, I agree with you. Dylan Harkleroad and I talked, earlier in the first half. This is a team, the Cougars, that this year haven't started well. They're a very slow starting team. And, it was bang, bang, bang early on for Volunteer. But it's like Dylan said toward the end of the first half, Volunteer only scored 7 points in the second. So Northview's dug in. I know they had a 28-point lead in the first, but we need a touchdown here to get some momentum going. And the completed pass right there by Volunteer, about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, the last probably 2 home games we've had, I've been seeing a lot of the same pattern. We're having no momentum in the first quarter. We start to pick up a little bit of defense in the second, and then we start to really pick it up in the second half, which unfortunately hasn't led us to a lot of scores this season at home, but it's something.
Yeah, and this is the penultimate game here at home. Here in a couple weeks will be senior night, right toward the end of October. So we have one more home game after this. Handoff there, and not much of a gain at all. So it'll be right around 3rd and 5 here for the Volunteer Falcons. Ball's going to be spotted on about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I was talking with Steve a couple weeks ago during our last home game, and these small plays are what's helping us the biggest, it seems like, this season. If we stay away from the big plays, because we're not having a lot of success, it seems like, with those.
Yeah.
If we can get 2-3 yards of play, that's what we need to go for.
Yeah, when you've got the, 1st and 10, you get 3 yards on a down, you're going to have the first down. So 3rd and 5 here, handoff again, and we'll see where I don't think he's short right there, so it'll be 4th down.
He's going to be short by about 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah, about
5 yards.
Yeah. And the clock, I think the clock is going to continue to run because of the 35-0 lead. So the Cougars are going to have to score here to stay in the game.
No, if we score, that clock stops, right?
It should, as long as it's under some amount. Screen pass there and a good tackle, Logan Cates.
That might give a first down.
Yeah. We'll see. And there's a flag, and that one looks like it's going on Volunteer for a late hit out of bounds on Lake Phillips. Looks like he was taken down out of bounds here on this close side at about the 42. Coach Wagner was right there, and he's not very happy about the play. We'll see what the referee says.
These are the mistakes we can't afford to make.
Yeah, I know Dylan Harkleroad and I talked earlier in the half that there were quite a few mistakes like this last week on the road, and they're still talking this out. I'm thinking that this penalty was going against Volunteer. I don't know if they're going to say they were offset. And we're about to find out. So it's a personal foul on Northview and also on Volunteer. They're offsetting penalties, so 4th down and 5 right here.
If we're going to make a mistake, we need that kind of outcome right there.
Yeah.
It might not help, but at least it doesn't damage.
Yeah, there's been a lot of dead ball fouls through the last couple of weeks on the Cougars. Just need to play more disciplined football, and I know that was, a play where 2 people get into the heat of the moment. Fortunately, though, it's offsetting penalties. On a reverse here, and he's wide open down the middle. Tackle's made at the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Cougar defense out here right now.
Did you say 1st and 10?
Yeah. Cougar defense looks very tired even straight out of the half. On the clock continuing to run, 7:20 right now. Ball's on the 48, 2nd and 3. Shovel pass, great call there. And looks like that is Dylan Collier. And it is on the tackle. So that'll bring up a 1st down. Moving the chains here. Looks like Isaac Haney is coming out of the game for the Cougars. Trips left here to the near side. Handoff again. And Phillips with the tackle for the Cougars on the 40. It's about a 1-yard gain.
If we could keep these plays with those short gains for them, that'll put us in a good defensive position.
Yeah, and this Cougar team is so young here. They're going to, back to pass here, short pass.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, little overthrown, and Cougar defense read it well there. Be 3rd down and 10.
We've been talking about this young team all season. And I think that has something to do with our slow starts and better finishes.
Yeah, and, you look on the field, we talked about this in the first half, very few seniors out here. A lot of sophomores. Keaton Phipps out there, number 7. You got a lot of juniors, too. Calvin Ferguson right now is one of the only seniors out there.
I think Anderson's wanting to get some experience in for these younger players.
Yeah. Good play there on defense. Phipps with a deflection. And that'll force a 4th and 10.
If we can get this ball anywhere within this 10-yard range here, that's going to set us up pretty good.
As long as the 4th down stop is made, Cougars are going to be in decent position here to score. And, the clock has been going solid the whole time. And Volunteer has just been milking the clock all the way as low as they can. And I think a timeout's going to be taken because the play clock's already down to 2.
Right there it is.
And, yes, 4th and 10, they will take their first time out of the second half. So 4:36 here, 35-0 still. If you just tuned in, 28 points scored in the first quarter by Volunteer. There have been 3 fumbles by the Cougars, lost all 3 of them. Jalen Stoltz with the catch of the year in the second quarter. So if you're just tuning in, might want to run that one back after the live feed is over. Northview defense is already out on the field and ready to go. So 4th and 10, let's see what they can do here. Fake the handoff. Oh, big hit.
Pass.
Great defensive play there by Elijah Elrod. So the Cougars 1st down 10 on the 41-yard line.
Overall, we've been having a lot of success across our Cougar sports this season.
Yeah.
Our lady volleyball team,
Volleyball
what are they now?
Volleyball team's had a great year. They had their senior night here last night, played Fulton, had a big win. And they'll be having the district tournament start, I'm pretty sure, on Tuesday here. That don't hold me to that. Fumble on the play. Fumbles on the 40. We don't know yet who has it. Volunteer thinks it's theirs. And it will be second down. Don't know who recovered it in the melee. So Cougars here back under 3 minutes now. And Cougars with a new quarterback in the game. And that will bring up third down.
3rd and 10 still, it looks like, actually.
Yep, Logan Carpenter in for the Cougars.
I was looking to see about that volleyball district championship. I'm not able to find anything, honestly.
Carpenter back to pass. Completed there. Calvin Ferguson blown up there. And I think his forward progress will keep a very, very short gain.
Oh, we took a loss, actually.
Be fourth down and
11?
looks like 11, yeah. So Elrod is going to come on to punt. Volunteers going to have 2 men back. Don't see that very often. One thing Northview has done very well today is punt the ball. They had 3 really good bounces. And Volunteer once again bringing it. I think they might have got a piece of it. Not a good bounce. Logan Cates there to prevent any more damage. It came out, and the way the ball was spinning, I think it might have been blocked a little bit. I'm not 100% sure without a replay.
Not sure what happened there to go wrong for the Volunteers, but coaches are not looking happy on the sideline.
Well, they've got a great field position here with a 35-0 lead. Quarterback's going to keep it. He'll get about 3.
That's going to bring us to about 2nd and 8. Yes. And we are down to about 15 seconds now on the clock.
And the clock will probably run out here. We'll see. I don't think they will snap the ball. The play clock has not been. Yeah, that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Not the 3rd quarter you're hoping for as a Cougar fan, but
Yeah, not the 3rd quarter you want in the sense that no points, but also a positive 3rd quarter in the sense that there were no points given up either. So kind of like a stalemate in chess a little bit.
you got to take those wins when you can get
Yeah.
them. What do you think? We're going to have a opening play of our first home game replay here with Calvin Ferguson catching that, what was it, a interception and running it all the way down to a touchdown?
Yeah, Aiden Metcalf with that. Tell you, that was a great way to start the season. I'm looking right here through some of the scores. Pigeon Forge is at Polk County, and Polk County 22-6 right now.
Polk County up.
Yep, in the 3rd quarter.
And that's actually who we were playing when We got that opening drive there.
Farragut is up 24-14 over Hardin Valley.
I lost track of who had the ball during that. Took it down to the 29-yard line, it looks like.
Looks like a injury on the field. Hopefully he's okay. I can't tell the number from here.
Looks like it might be an 11, but I'm not 100% sure. It's number 21, and he is up on his feet.
That's a very good sign. An important game in our neck of the woods. Greenville right now, 35-0
That's what I
on
was
Cherokee.
seeing a moment ago. That's a big lead there.
Yeah, and Gatlinburg-Pittman's at West Green, 35-0 as well. And Elizabethton, 28-6 at Granger.
Well, it's Benton. I'm actually seeing 42-6.
Yeah, these are probably a little bit behind. Sevier County High School at Cocke County, 35-0 at halftime, which I'm sure by now is in the third quarter, possibly the fourth.
Which Cherokee and Greenville, aren't they both in playoff contentions this year so far?
I think so.
I'm not sure how close to the line either of them are, but this could be a make it or break it game for them.
So the Cougars will be very soon, actually next week, we will be at Seymour. This is 2nd down and 2. Breaks the tackle, number 0, and he's going to have a first down to the 9-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, these are the moments that Anderson's been trying to train his team up for. This less than 10 yards from the goal line on defensive side of that ball. This is where we've been coming up a little bit strong actually so far this year in the second half.
Yeah, this is a very, very young team. You look down here on the field. A lot of these young guys, sophomores, have really had a good year, and the only way to get experience is to get in there and play.
And Anderson has not been afraid to do that this season.
No, and you have to. There's a handoff again to number 0, and his offensive line still pushing. I think he got tackled at about the 3.
I was about to say, it looked like they called him right there. At the 3, maybe 2, but it looked closer to 3, I agree.
See where the official mark
It is a 2, actually. Okay.
Yep. 2nd and goal. We talked in the first half. Volunteer brought an enormous crowd with them.
We started out with probably our best student section of the year.
And I don't know if he's going to get that. Nope, stopped short.
I don't know about you, Thomas, but after our last home game, I'm a little bit disappointed to not see a Falcon running across our stands.
So it's going to be 3rd down and goal. Similar to the last touchdown they had, you can't get any closer without scoring. Quarterback just straight ahead, doesn't have to do anything. And that's a touchdown, 41-0 here. The clock's going to run.
We talk a lot about our 2-minute and 1-minute drills here. You think we're going to fall back on them early in the fourth quarter?
I think right now the thing the Cougars are going to do is, and that one once again almost blocked, and the kick is no good.
That right there is what we're wanting to see.
That's definitely, they've come through on every one of the extra points and almost got it. Cougars right now, 41-0. You need to make enough plays to get down there, score, and I think that's what they're going to do. That's going to be the ultimate goal, get a touchdown to prevent the goose egg.
And it's like I've been saying all season, on and off the air, we have great players. It's just once we start to get the experience into them, it starts showing.
There's the kick, going to be short, fumbled but picked up by the Cougars, and good run back. Mitchell finally taken down at about the 42-yard line. So Northview, great field position here. And there's going to be a penalty here. Bring them back a little bit. So the Cougars are going to start from the 45. Or sorry, the 35.
I feel like one of our first really good plays we had our last home game started around right here too, Thomas.
Yeah. Handoff again, up the middle. Gets a gain of about 3. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Clock's still, sorry, 2nd and 7. Clock's still going to run. Carpenter's still in there at quarterback for the Cougars. It's not very often you see a number 20, and he's Carpenter back to pass. He was looking for Jalen Stoltz, incomplete there. Had a little bit of heat coming his way, had to get rid of it.
Looking over in Region 2, we see Alcoa beat South Doyle 38-7 tonight.
I'm a little bit surprised that South Doyle put up points in that game.
That's what I was thinking.
So 3rd down and 7 here. Cougars, Carpenter. Going to hand it off. Good running there, but he's going to be a little bit short.
We've got Carter up 21-0 at the half.
Woodson in there, running back for the Cougars. He's a freshman. They're expecting a lot of big things out of him in the next few years as well. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Need to make it to the 45 for the first down. Handoff again, and I think he has it. I think he made it to about the 46. Yep, and they're going to spot it 1st down.
We're sitting like the perfect spot to watch right down that line right here.
Yep. This drive right here, Northview looks the most relaxed that they've looked all game. And we'll see what they do here. They have trips out to the far side. And they're going to pitch it to Woodson. He lays the head down.
He's going to break about even right there. That's about it.
Yeah, he'll get that what should have been a loss on the play, puts the helmet down and prevents a loss of yardage. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 again on the 46.
I didn't quite see who that was. Was that one of our younger ones there?
Woodson, yeah. Yep, Woodson is a freshman. So Northview coming along. We're approaching 3.5 minutes left in the game. 41-0. And they're going to pass now. And that's complete. Jalen Stoltz. Stoltz is going. He'll be short at about the 1. Big play for Jalen Stoltz. 52-yard gain, roughly. And then it'll be 1st and goal. Great play call there. So, looks like the Cougars are going to take a timeout here. Jalen Stoltz is going to have to be, if we had to have a player of the game for the Cougars today, it would be him. 2 highlight plays. That one there, roughly a 53, 54-yard catch. And then his catch in the 2nd quarter, which looked like he was ready for basketball season. And speaking of that, it's around the corner.
Less than a month away.
Less than a month away.
What was it, Tuesday was a month?
It's really close. I'm not exactly sure the date. I have it on my calendar, but I don't have my calendar with me.
I think we've all got that date circled.
And Northview Lady Cougars are reloaded this year, and the Cougars as well are looking to have a great season. So 1st and goal. Handoff, Woodson, he's in the end zone, touchdown, Cougars.
There it is right there. Beautiful play on your screens right now.
So that's 41-6. Kason Woodson, as I said, they have high expectations for him in the upcoming years, and they're going to stay out there and go for 2, and he's still in the backfield.
What do you got to lose?
Exactly. Handoff, and looks like he's
in there.
41-8 the score with 2:12 left. Northview Academy really needed a score there, and they got the play they needed on that long play.
Unfortunately, we only have the amount of time we got on that clock, but you know we're going to make the best of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see another possession out of this game.
The way the game's gone today, you're probably right. It's a very high possibility.
Depending on how it goes, we might even see 2. It wouldn't be the first time this season.
Yeah. Cougars have showed a lot of heart out here, had a really tough 1st quarter. They really dug in the 2nd quarter, and they've really fought very well from being down 28-0 in the 1st and have only allowed 13 points in the rest of the game. So you got to give it up to them. They have not given up.
I really think it's just at the start of the game, just getting experience with these younger players with the teams. Because it seems like we start off slow, but it's like I've said multiple times already. It's like we just get better throughout the game, more so than you normally would.
Kick taking it. Oh, and a big hit there. Elrod with the tackle
Gonna put him
on the
around
45.
Yeah. Might even be around the 47, actually.
So Volunteer with the ball under 90 seconds. And the handoff here to the right. It's going to be taken down at the 50. Probably only 2 more plays left in this game.
The second half has been a very low penalty.
Yeah, it's
count.
not been as bad as the first half at all.
What do we have? Just that one offsetting play? That's all we've had, I believe.
So the handoff here,
That's going to get him a first down.
yep, that will probably do it. Play clock's at 40, and the game clock is at half a minute. That will most likely be the last play of this game.
Not the outcome we've been looking for tonight, but the improvement that we've seen in this fourth quarter alone has been remarkable.
Yeah, you take every positive from this game. It's been a very tough game. Volunteer, and that's going to do it right there. Volunteer came into this game, put together a great showing. First quarter is what made the difference for them. Coach Wagner, just a great, absolutely great game plan, and they're going to go back with a win. So final score here, 41-8. Dylan, got anything else to say?
We talk about next play mentality all the time. Next game mentality.
Next game mentality
We gotta
at
spend the
Seymour.
next week getting it ready.
Yep, next week at Seymour. We won't be live, but they will, so tune into their live stream and follow the Cougars to victory. Have a good night.